And again, since it's just a basics class, I'm not going to go into great detail in searching right now. I'm just going to basically show you right now how to pull up a couple of properties and email or print them. So the first thing we want to know is, what are we searching for? If we're just looking for one listing, or searching one address, or maybe looking up one office phone number, I encourage you to use Quick Launch. I probably use that throughout my MLS day doing real estate, the Quick Launch for quick lookup of whatever I need to find. And in this case, let's just say, yes, we need to look up listing number 800-642. And if that's it, and we find it in there, then hey, our search is done. We're right at the main detail report where we can just click email or print up here. Looking up an address. Let's try this one in here. So I'm looking up 536 Terrace Drive. We can see here that this might be it. It looks like it has it spelled as 536 Terrace Northeast. I don't see drive. I'm just trying to make a point here that when you search by address and you don't find it, it's possible that that property, that address has never been in the MLS before, or it could be what we're seeing now. It could be there, but there's something going on with the old address. Maybe it was how it was entered originally or converted through different MLS changes over the years, because this is an old listing number. But let's just go right and look at it. And yeah, something happened with the address mapping years ago, but I would believe that this could be that property. It would take a little bit more detail, maybe looking at photos or the map to see if it's on the right street. And it is. So I just wanted to highlight the Quick Launch. But right now, let's go into a quick search. When you do a quick search, you're going to start off by seeing like a list of like 1 through 7 quick searches. So it's not just going to open up a search page. It wants you to pick really the property type or a custom quick search you've set up. So right out of the box, by default, if you're new watching this, you're probably just going to see the 1 through 7. I have a couple of custom ones in there, but I'm going to go ahead and start with 1-residential. So at this point, this is kind of what, right out of the box, what the Flex Quick Search looks like. It's going to automatically have your status as active checked, and it's going to give you all of these search fields. And just to start you off, there may be a time when you look and you go, I need to search evaporative coolers, or I need to look, I need a property that has an RV pad, and you don't see it there. That doesn't mean you can't search for it, but you are going to have to add that field to the search. Let's go ahead and show you that right now. We want to look for properties that are active for sale, that are detached. We'll come back to the area. Let's go ahead and say our price. So it's going to ask for a minimum and a maximum. If I type 200 in that box, it completes the rest of the zeros. So the way I've typed it right now is it's saying I want to find a detached home for sale in our market, up to 200. Now, if you want to put a lower end cap on a minimum on that, you can type in a value, and now I've contained the search between 150 and 200. And if you're following along watching, you could see that number of my search results just going down or adjusting accordingly. This number is also up at the top left, view results, because sometimes when you're doing a map search, you don't see that search results. You just see all those properties right there, and that's where that view results comes in handy. Now, I don't want to click on that now. I just want you to be aware of that as you're searching real time, this number will change. For example, now let's go to the area, and I'll pick area 50 only. And now it went down to 90, And as we're looking at it on this map, we could see where that cluster of the properties are in Area 50. So I'm going through, entering my criteria, looking for property. There'll be a later video that's going to cover this in more detail in, let's say, searching for comps for a CMA. But at this point, I'm just going to show you the search results. And this is the next part of it. This is the list, what Flex is called the list of the properties that we've just searched for. Now, if I wanted to go back and edit my search again, you can see up here on the upper right is just a tab, one tab click to the left. That's it. And I go back to my search, and I could, let's say if I want to put, more than 4 bedrooms. And again, I could click View Results and List. I could click that big old 24 number right here. I could click View Results, or I could just click this List tab. Whichever one I choose, it's going to take me to this page. So I'm going to do a little switch right now on the view right now, and I'm going to show you where I'm going to click. Right below the word List, there's an icon that says change the view to one line and change the view to normal. Right now it's on one line, and this is normal. What Flex calls is a normal. It has the address cluster there and then a little photo. But I'm going to keep it at that. So you go through, if you want to sort quickly, you can just sort, let's say, by beds, by clicking on it and choosing like ascending or descending. We can sort by square footage if we wanted to. And it looks like I'm sorting it low to high. So that's our lowest property with square footage as opposed to the one with 3,100. You can see it has contact listing member information there and some fields there. I don't want to go into detail for this basic course on how to change the fields there, but you certainly are under no control limit on what you can put in there as data field. Let's say you don't want days on market. You can remove that and save your view again.